Hi class, let's take a look at example 4. So as we try to solve and find the actual y value, let me just subtract the y to the third cosine of x. So minus y to the third cosine of x. And the resulting equation, we end up with a dy and dx is equal to negative y to the third cosine of x. And let me multiply by the differential, so in this case dx, and multiply by dx, and the resulting equation is just going to be technically dy is equal to negative y to the third cosine of x dx. And then at this point, let me actually divide by the negative y to the third. So divide by negative y to the third. And just before we integrate, we're looking at the following equation. So this is going to be dy over negative y to the third. This is equivalent to a cosine of x dx. So at this point, let me actually integrate both sides. So on the right hand side, I'm just going to leave it as, well, the values of sine of x plus c. On the left, we technically have a negative y to the negative 3. You're adding the 1 and technically negative 3 plus 1. So we're actually left with, in this case, we're going to end up with a negative y to the negative 2 divided by a negative 2. So this is equivalent to the actual sine of x plus c. And we can cancel the negatives here. So let me rewrite the problem. So we're looking at technically 1 over the values of 2y squared is equal to a sine of x plus the values of c. Let's actually solve for the y's. So the next step would be multiply by the y squared, multiply by the y squared. So we're looking at 1/2 is equal to sine of x plus c times y squared. And then let me divide by the actual sine of x plus c, divide by the sine of x plus c. And in this case, we end up with, and let me put the y for the actually y to the second. It's going to be equal to 1 over the values of 2 times the sine of x plus c. So we're looking at y squared and then the next step to completely isolate the y's, I'm going to take the square root and then square root it. So we're looking at y is equal to plus and minus the square root of 1 over the values of 2 sine of x plus 2c. And technically, you could say, so let the values of k is equal to 2c. So our final solution, we can express it as y is equal to plus and minus the square root of 1 over 2 sine of x plus the values of k. And then technically your disclaimer is going to be that 2 sine of x. So in this case, sine of x plus k cannot equal to 0. So once again, we end up with a kind of a mess in the denominator. So your denominators cannot be actually equal to 0. If we had initial conditions, Maybe we could eliminate one of those two. At the moment, we can leave it like that. And then also, I'm just rewriting it as 2c is equal to k. You could have left it as 2c. That would have been perfectly fine. It's just a matter of choosing. We don't have, like I said, initial conditions, so both of those are fine. But usually we just let the constant, let it equal to a letter. If you already use c, you can use k or something else.